Hello, and welcome to our little movie about hair. Now, you are going to get some fun facts about hair that you have probably never heard before. Because humans have hair like most other mammals. Some people have more hair than others. Some have curly hair. Others have straight hair. In this video, you will learn a little about why hair curls and why it turns gray when you get older. We also look at how long a hair grows and how you can try to improve hair growth. We'll also look at different hair colors. We humans have hair colors in many different varieties. And in fact, it can give some variation in how many hairs you have on your head. The average is 100,000 hairs on your head, but this can vary. Can you guess which hair color has the most hairs on a head out of these four girls? Well, stay tuned and you will get the answer a little later. But first, remember to like and subscribe, and you'll help us make more movies like this. Body hair was once important for keeping us warm in cold climates. Nowadays, clothing has taken over that job. There are about 5 million hair follicles on a human body. In humans, the entire body is covered in hair, except for the soles of the feet, palms of the hands, lips, and eyelids. Humans actually have as many hair follicles as a chimpanzee. The reason we don't look like chimpanzees is because our body hair is mostly very thin and light. Each hair follicle has a dynamic growth pattern over 3 phases. The growth phase, when the hair grows, lasts from 3 to 8 years, and the growth is about 1 centimeter per month. After the growth phase comes a transitional phase where growth stops and the hair follicle approaches the skin surface. The hair then enters a resting phase for 100 days. A new hair strand forms underneath the old hair strand, and eventually the old hair falls out. The new hair strand will begin to grow again and will continue for another 3 to 8 years. The duration of the different phases means that approximately 90% of the hair is in the growth phase at any given time. Approximately 1% is in the transition phase, and approximately 10% is in the resting phase. This means that it is normal to lose between 30 and 100 hairs per day. How much strength is there in a single strand of hair, do you think? A hair is stronger than you might think. A single hair can lift almost 200 grams. It is almost as strong as steel wire of the same thickness, and it is stronger than copper wire. So, a woman's braid should theoretically have no problem lifting the weight of a couple of elephants. Hair comes in many shapes. Some people have straight hair, while others have more curl in their hair. The shape of the hair follicle determines how curly your hair will be naturally. A hair follicle that is perpendicular to the skin produces a round hair follicle, which in turn produces a fairly straight hair. If the hair follicle is at a slight angle to the skin, it takes on an oval shape and the hair grows in a wavy shape. A hair follicle that grows at a sharp angle takes on an even narrower oval shape, and the hair grows in a curly shape. Your hair grows about 1 centimeter a month. That's over 12 centimeters a year if you don't get a haircut in the meantime. It takes up to 7 to 8 years for a hair to reach the waist. At that point, the hair has stopped growing and eventually falls out. A new hair starts growing underneath the old hair. A hair renews itself many times over the course of your lifetime. The human head produces 35 meters of hair fiber every single day. That's about the height of a large spruce tree. Or if you put all the hairs produced on your head during your lifetime in a row, you get about the same length as the crow flies, between Land's End in the south of England to John O'Groats in the north of Scotland. With age and changes in the body's hormone production, the appearance of hair can change. For example, it can decrease or disappear completely on the arms and legs, and instead appear as nose hair and ear hair in men, or in women around the mouth and on the chin. Some people get gray hair as they age. Gray hair is caused by the hair follicle producing less pigment, causing the hair to lose its color. Pigment production gradually decreases, and the rate at which gray hair turns gray varies from person to person. Stress can speed up the graying process, but you don't go gray overnight, as some people believe. We lose around 100 hairs every day. This may sound like a lot, but this is normal, and you usually don't need to worry. Most of us don't even notice it because new hairs are constantly replacing the old ones. If you have long hair, you may see some strands of hair on the floor when you shower, but you don't need to worry about this. However, you should remove the hair from the floor drain, otherwise it can clog and cause flooding. Hair doesn't always remain thick and fine. Some people find that they lose more hair than grows back. Many men experience hair loss as they grow older. The hair follicles stop producing new hair, and over time, your hair gradually thins. You may develop a receding hairline or a bald spot on the crown of your head. Some men try to prevent this with different methods. First of all, you can try eating foods with vitamins that promote faster hair growth. For example, eggs, fish, meat, avocado, berries, nuts, and sweet potatoes. Some men also get good results using derma rollers. Others apply products to the scalp that are supposed to promote hair growth. Many people also have good results with scalp massages. But the easiest thing is perhaps just to remove all the hair. Then you save a lot of time and money on shampoo and hairdressing appointments. And you look great. So back to which hair color has the most hair on the head. Have you guessed who has the most hair? The average person has about 100,000 hairs on their head, but some have more than that, and some have less. Redheads have the least, with 80,000 hairs. Red hair is also the rarest hair color in the world. The most common hair color in the world is black, but black hair doesn't have the most hair on the head. The hair color that has the most hair on the head, with a whopping 120,000 hairs, is blonde hair. Okay, thanks for watching. And before you go, don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this. See you next time.